Do you think predicting the future is fantastic? Web3 prediction markets have proven otherwise. For example, Polymarket predicted in advance almost all the states that Trump would win in the last election, proving that blockchain technology is far more accurate than traditional methods of analysis. Forget about crystal balls, soothsayers, and corrupt media. It's the blockchain where the real predictions are being made these days. Welcome to the Octacore channel. In today's video, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of prediction markets and learn how they work, what kind of impact they're having right now, and where this narrative might be headed. Before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Because of the inherent excitement in each and every one of us since ancient times, mankind has been fascinated by predicting the future. In Mesopotamia, people bet on the timing of seasonal floods, believing that accurate predictions could mean the difference between famine and plenty in terms of agricultural yields. Early Chinese gamblers bet on the outcome of battles and harvests, linking fate with fortune. The Dutch tulipomania of the 17th century epitomized speculative frenzy. Citizens gambled that the price of tulip bulbs would rise endlessly, creating one of the first economic bubbles in history. This episode showed how collective speculation can dramatically distort markets. I guess they really did put all their eggs in one basket. During the Renaissance, European merchants and explorers bet on the success of voyages, anticipating returns on risky investments. All of these practices laid an early foundation for financial forecasting and even insurance. Over time, they have evolved into structured markets that predict everything from commodity prices to election results. And with the advent of the internet, these markets have moved into the web space, becoming Web 2 prediction markets. Today, the most popular Web 2 prediction marketplaces are PredictIt and Kalshi. PredictIt is known for its focus on political events, allowing users to bet on elections, political outcomes, and legislative developments in the United States. It operates under the academic exemption from the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC, giving it a niche presence among politically engaged users and researchers. However, its scale is limited by this exemption, which imposes restrictions on both the number of participants and the amount of bets allowed. Kalshi, founded in 2018, is another major player in the prediction market landscape. Unlike PredictIt, Kalshi is fully regulated by the CFTC, allowing it to offer a broader range of markets, including economic indicators, weather events, and political outcomes. This regulatory approval attracts users who value security and compliance, making Kalshi stand out in a field where regulation is often murky. Blockchain technology and decentralized finance have revolutionized prediction markets, giving rise to Web3 platforms. These new markets are decentralized, allowing participants to bet on real-world outcomes, from elections to financial trends, turning predictions into market-based forecasts. Participants use cryptocurrency to buy shares in different event outcomes, and the prices show how likely each outcome is thought to be. When the event ends, those who chose the correct outcome get their original bet back, plus a profit, while others lose their bet. This setup, where someone wins and someone loses, gathers opinions from many people, making these platforms useful for areas like politics, sports, and technology by providing valuable insights. Web3 prediction markets offer several advantages over their centralized Web2 counterparts. Operating on decentralized networks eliminates the need for central authorities, reducing risks of manipulation and censorship. The cryptographic foundations of blockchain provide enhanced security, while its open ledger ensures transparency, fostering trust and accountability. Furthermore, smart contracts automate processes, minimizing intermediaries and boosting efficiency. Think of them as tireless workers that execute without pause. Accessibility is another key feature. Anyone with an internet connection can participate, bypassing traditional barriers, even in regions where gambling is restricted. As demand for accurate data-driven predictions continues to grow, Web3 prediction markets are carving out a unique space in decentralized finance, combining the wisdom of the crowd with blockchain's power to create a secure, transparent, and engaging way to forecast the future. With the global gambling market predicted to approach $1 trillion by 2030, Web3 prediction markets could become more than just one of the crypto narratives. Prediction markets work in stages and can be divided into 5 steps. Step 1. Market creation involves a user asking a question about a future event, such as, will cryptocurrency X reach $1,000 by the end of the year? This is established on the blockchain via a smart contract, which defines the parameters of the event and possible outcomes. Step 2. Liquidity provision requires users to deposit tokens to provide liquidity, ensuring there are enough assets for smooth trading. Liquidity providers can earn fees or rewards, incentivizing their participation. Step 3. Trading shares allows participants to buy or sell shares that represent different outcomes. Share prices fluctuate based on supply and demand, reflecting the market's collective probability for each outcome. Step 4. Event resolution takes place after the event. A decentralized oracle, which is a special mechanism to control and input data from the real world to the blockchain, verifies the actual result and passes it to the smart contract for calculation, providing a transparent and tamper-proof solution. Step 5. Payout. Distribution occurs when the smart contract automatically calculates winnings based on the correct outcome. Holders of correct prediction shares receive payouts proportional to their holdings. Decentralized prediction markets benefit from a self-reinforcing flywheel effect. Increased user participation enhances liquidity and market depth, attracting more users. As participation grows, prediction accuracy improves by leveraging the collective wisdom of the crowd. Now, this heightened accuracy makes the markets even more appealing, perpetuating the cycle. This momentum strengthens the market's utility and credibility, fostering an environment where collective insights lead to more reliable and efficient forecasting. Web3 prediction markets have diversified due to technological advancements and evolving user needs. They can be classified by factors like technical design, event focus, user engagement, token use, business models, and growth strategies. Let's take a glance at classification. Technical design. Early platforms used blockchain-based order books, which faced scalability challenges. To improve user experience, some platforms adopted automated market makers, or AMMs, with constant product formulas, simplifying trades and ensuring continuous liquidity. Others use a peer-to-pool model, offering shared liquidity across multiple markets, reducing complexity for users. Event focus. Platforms differ in event focus. Some specialize in high-profile political or news events, which attract users during significant occurrences like elections. Others focus on sports and recurring events, encouraging ongoing user engagement. User engagement. Platforms focused on major events see sporadic engagement, while those with recurring events build a loyal user base, fostering consistent activity and a strong community. Token use. Some platforms use native tokens to align incentives and reward participation, while others operate without tokens, focusing on simplicity and lowering entry barriers for new users. Business model. Platforms vary in business approach. Some target individual users or B2C model with user-friendly interfaces, while others partner with businesses, offering white-label solutions or integrating prediction markets into existing services B2B. Growth strategies. While some platforms seek to grow by expanding the diversity of markets and supporting more blockchain networks, others focus on technical aspects such as increased liquidity and improved design architectures. Web3 prediction marketplace has evolved into a robust ecosystem that has grown 6 times since the beginning of 2024. According to DeFi Llama, the total closed value, or TVL, in the segment at the time of this video is over $126 million and reached a record $440 million during the US presidential election. There are already more than 30 working Web3 platforms and more are in development. Let's take a look at the 3 most popular services. Polymarket, launched in 2020 on the Polygon network, dominates the sector with a TVL of $96 million. That's over 76% of the industry's total. Transitioning from an automated market maker model to an order book system, Polymarket enhances price discovery by allowing users to place bids and asks directly. It uses UMA's optimistic oracle for dispute resolution, with UMA token holders acting as impartial judges at the event of disagreements. Boasting over $1 billion in trading volume in past 7 days and a user base exceeding 150,000 bettors, Polymarket focuses heavily on political events, particularly the last US presidential election. The trading volume on Polymarket for the presidential election reached a staggering $3.6 billion. Future plans include diversifying market categories and introducing Polyland, a peer-to-peer lending protocol that enables users to borrow against their conditional token positions. Polymarket has raised $74 million in 3 fundraising rounds. More recently, the team announced plans to release its own native token. Azuro offers an innovative peer-to-pool model where liquidity providers act as the house, pooling funds across multiple markets to improve capital efficiency and risk diversification. Operating on Polygon, Gnosis Chain, and Chiliz, Azuro primarily focuses on sports betting, with football events accounting for 58% of its volume. Since its launch, it has facilitated over $200 million in prediction volume and processed over 5.8 million transactions. With over 30,000 total bettors, most of whom are returning users, the platform shows strong user engagement. Azuro aims to expand into social and political events, decentralize its governance and dispute resolution mechanisms, and allow anyone to launch prediction applications without upfront costs, tapping directly into its liquidity pools. Gnosis is a pioneering platform extending beyond prediction markets to include decentralized trading and wallet services. Founded in 2015 by Martin Koppelman and Stefan George, Gnosis utilizes the conditional token framework to tokenize outcomes and employs its native token, GNO, for governance and staking. Its use of decentralized oracles and emphasis on enhancing user experience through intuitive interfaces have made it a notable player. Gnosis appeals to users interested in a variety of blockchain applications, offering a comprehensive ecosystem that supports multiple use cases. In the US presidential election this autumn, Web3 prediction markets had a significant impact on perceptions and outcomes. The Democratic Party nominated Kamala Harris, who favors higher taxes, tighter cryptocurrency regulation, and a gradual reduction in the Fed funds rate, a policy that implies a strong dollar in the future. The Republicans nominated Donald Trump, who promised a Fed rate cut in the near future, which would result in a cheaper dollar and the active development of the US as a global crypto hub and various populist measures. Initially, traditional polls and prediction markets indicated a dead heat at 50-50. However, in early October, Trump's odds in Polymarket climbed sharply, shifting to a 60-40 advantage. Media outlets criticized Polymarket for deviating from accepted models, alleging bias and manipulation. Crypto enthusiasts conducted an on-chain investigation and discovered that a user nicknamed Freddy9999, along with related accounts, Princess Caro, Michi, and Theo4 had placed over $26 million on Trump's victory in 1 week. Analysts concluded these accounts belonged to one individual, possibly from France. The media speculated about possible manipulation and interference by Trump and his team. Journalists from the Wall Street Journal interviewed the elusive Monsieur Vail, revealed to be a French trader formerly connected to major financial institutions. He claimed his substantial bets were purely financial, believing traditional markets underestimated Trump's chances. With the election concluded, we can now objectively analyze the situation. While mainstream media delayed announcing results and maintained suspense, decentralized prediction markets like Polymarket promptly provided accurate forecasts. By midnight on November 6, Polymarket showed a clear advantage for one candidate, reflecting voter sentiments that traditional polls missed. And the FBI even opened an investigation and seized the Polymarket CEO's phone and electronics after the platform predicted Trump's victory. Despite criticism, Polymarket proved effective. Prominent financial players, including JP Morgan and leading hedge funds, utilized data from this platform. The trading volume on Polymarket for the presidential election reached a whopping $3.6 billion, incentivizing participants to make accurate predictions. Web3 prediction markets operate independently of participants' ideologies and strive for accuracy. They account for errors in traditional polling methods, adjust pricing in real time, and react swiftly to new information free from biases. This election demonstrated that decentralized platforms are significantly outperforming traditional analytics by providing more reliable predictions. And perhaps the only prediction Polymarket missed was just how astonished traditional markets and media would be when outplaced by crypto enthusiasts once again. Building on the transformative impact of Web3 prediction markets, especially as seen in recent elections, we are now witnessing the dawn of a new paradigm in the information economy: info finance. In a world overflowing with data but often lacking clarity, info finance represents an evolution in how we use collective intelligence to make decisions. Originally proposed by Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin, info finance goes beyond traditional markets. It aims to build mechanisms meticulously designed to extract valuable information, align incentives, and transform human judgment into actionable insights. Where traditional markets simply react to information, info finance construct systems that are correct by design, deliberately engineered to extract precise knowledge from participants. This ensures that outcomes are more reliable and less prone to bias. Imagine a marketplace designed not just for trading assets, but for optimizing the flow of insights and knowledge. This concept creates a three-sided market. In the first corner are predictors, people who make predictions based on their insights. In the second corner are consumers, those who seek forecasts to inform their decisions. In the third corner is the market mechanism, platforms that aggregate and process predictions, treating them as a public good optimized for accuracy. Imagine it as an orchestra. Predictors are the musicians bringing their unique notes. Consumers are the audience eager to experience the performance. And the market mechanism is the conductor who ensures everything comes together in harmony. Together, they create more than just sound. They create a symphony of collective insight where every part contributes to a greater understanding. The transformative potential of info finance spans multiple domains. The first is governance and community. Decentralized autonomous organizations, or DAOs, often suffer from voter fatigue. Too many proposals, too little engagement. Info finance predicts voting outcomes and reserves actual votes for critical issues, making decision-making more efficient while upholding democratic principles. For example, a DAO managing community funds could use info finance to highlight the most likely consensus proposals and focus efforts on the most impactful initiatives. The second is public goods funding. Public goods funding often suffers from popularity bias. Info finance identifies and supports initiatives based on true value, ensuring that resources go to impactful projects, not just the most visible. Imagine markets using collective judgment to fund infrastructure projects based on societal impact rather than flashy marketing. The third is talent discovery and personal tokens. Personal tokens can be volatile and speculative, but info finance is refining these models to better reflect individual potential. This could lead to prestige futures, structured investments in someone's future success, helping emerging artists or scientists gain resources while rewarding supporters. Finally, scientific research and peer review. Info finance can help address the replication crisis by predicting the replicability of studies and directing research funding to the most promising work. Imagine funding decisions based not just on peer review, but on market-based predictions of which studies are likely to stand up to scrutiny. In an age of information overload and eroding trust, info finance emerges as a means to rebuild consensus and harness collective wisdom. By balancing market mechanisms, efficient engines of information aggregation, with trusted institutions that provide legitimacy, this synergy enhances decision-making and transforms how we utilize information. Here are key enablers, making info finance both feasible and effective. Create transparent mechanisms that focus on incentives for participants. By incentivizing participants to provide accurate information, these mechanisms build trust and ensure both the reliability and efficiency of the entire platform. Leverage blockchain technology. Technological advances have eliminated previous concerns about speed and cost, providing a solid foundation for fast and cost-effective info finance dApps. AI integration. Artificial intelligence improves operational efficiency by easily analyzing large data sets and solving even complex problems, which, when integrated with info finance, results in an advanced and feature-rich system. The fascinating journey of Web3 prediction markets and their evolution into info finance reflects the natural progression of the entire DeFi landscape. It's not just about predicting outcomes, it's about transforming the way we collect, process, and use information. By integrating cutting-edge technologies, prediction markets are already giving us a more accurate understanding of the world. But what does it mean for us? It means better forecasting for businesses and medicine, more transparency in politics, and the opportunity to be part of a global, decentralized effort to understand the future. Imagine financial mechanisms that don't just move money, but actively help us understanding the world. Perhaps the future of decision-making lies not in more data, but in smarter markets that know which questions to ask and reward those who answer them well. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Octacore for more deep dives into crypto and AI. We're here to help you stay ahead of the curve. See you next time.